Let's go, Broncos fans. It's time to get serious. The Denver Broncos, one of the most iconic franchises in the NFL, are currently facing one of the biggest challenges in their history. It's not just about on-field performance, but also a financial crisis rooted in a controversial decision, the signing of Russell Wilson in 2022. What seemed like a bold move to quickly turn the team into a Super Bowl contender quickly turned into a financial and sporting nightmare. Now, with the 2025 season approaching, the Broncos are still dealing with the consequences of that decision as they try to rebuild the team and regain financial stability. It all started in March 2022 when the Broncos announced the acquisition of Russell Wilson, a quarterback who had won a Super Bowl with the Seattle Seahawks. The expectation was that Wilson would be the leader the team needed to return to the top of the NFL. However, what followed was a series of disappointments. Wilson's contract came with an astronomical cost, $242.6 million over 5 years, including $165 million guaranteed. Additionally, the Broncos sent the Seattle Seahawks 5 draft picks, 2 first-rounders, 2 second-rounders, and 1 fifth-rounder, and 3 key players, Drew Lock, Shelby Harris, and Noah Fant. At the time, many analysts questioned whether the price was justified. Today, it's clear that it wasn't. The 2022 season was a disaster. Wilson, who had been a star in Seattle, seemed lost in the Broncos system. The team finished with a 5-12 record, one of the worst in franchise history. In 2023, things didn't improve. After another series of underwhelming performances, head coach Sean Payton made a drastic decision. He benched Wilson with 2 games left in the season. The justification was technical, but the symbolism was clear. The Broncos preferred to pay Wilson to stay off the field. Russell Wilson's contract not only failed to deliver on-field results, but also created one of the biggest financial problems in NFL history. In 2024, the Broncos faced a $53 million cap hit due to Wilson's contract. For 2025, there's still a ticking time bomb, $32 million in dead money, funds counted against the salary cap for a player no longer on the team. This financial impact severely limited the Broncos' ability to strengthen their roster. The NFL's salary cap is designed to maintain competitiveness among teams, but the Broncos found themselves in a situation where a significant portion of their budget was tied up with a player who no longer contributed to the team. Sean Payton, hired as head coach in 2023, inherited a challenging scenario. In addition to rebuilding the roster, he had to deal with the financial constraints left by Wilson's contract. Payton, known for his ability to build competitive teams, adopted a pragmatic approach, damage control and strategic spending. In interviews, Payton made it clear that the Broncos' financial situation wouldn't be resolved overnight. "We knew what we were getting into. Fixing this takes time," he said. Despite the difficulties, Payton and the Broncos front office have worked to maximize every available dollar. In the 2024 season, the Broncos made smart moves in free agency, focusing on cost-effective signings. Among the highlights are DJ Jones, defensive tackle, $6.6 million cap hit. In 2025, Dre Greenlaw, linebacker, $5.8 million cap hit. Talanoa Hufanga, safety, $3.4 million cap hit. Evan Engram, tight end, $5.96 million cap hit. Trent Sherfield, wide receiver, $2.4 million cap hit. In total, these contracts add up to $24.16 million in cap hits for 2025, a significant but manageable amount. The strategy has been praised by analysts and fans who see these moves as a sign that the Broncos are finally getting their finances in order. Broncos fans have had mixed reactions to the team's decisions. While some praise the frugal and strategic approach, others remain skeptical, especially given the legacy left by Russell Wilson. On social media, reactions range from enthusiastic to sarcastic. One fan commented, "Love the moves. We're finally seeing a plan." Another joked, "If we keep this up, we'll be picking up players for free at Walmart." Despite the humor, there's a general sense of hope. The Broncos are trying to reinvent themselves, and fans recognize that rebuilding takes time. As the Broncos try to move forward, the legacy of Russell Wilson remains a painful topic. Wilson's contract not only failed to deliver results, but also cost the team valuable resources. The draft picks sent to the Seattle Seahawks were used brilliantly by the Washington-based team. Among the players selected are Charles Cross, offensive tackle, a cornerstone of the Seahawks offensive line, Boy Mayfair, edge rusher, a rising pass rusher, Devin Witherspoon, cornerback, one of the league's top defenders, Zach Charbonnet, running back, a versatile and promising running back. The Broncos' journey to recovery is far from over, but with strategic moves and a focus on financial stability, there's hope that the team can return to its former glory. While the Seahawks reap the benefits of these choices, the Broncos face years of frustration. Wilson's contract not only drained the team's finances, but also left a void in the roster that is still being filled. Despite the challenges, there are reasons for optimism. Sean Payton is building a team that prioritizes financial sustainability and on-field performance. The 2025 season will be crucial as it will mark the end of the financial impacts of Wilson's contract. From there, the Broncos will have more flexibility to invest in elite talent. Additionally, the team has been investing in promising young players and individuals who can grow within Payton's system. The philosophy of making every penny count has been key to the rebuild. The Russell Wilson saga with the Broncos serves as a cautionary tale for the entire NFL. Massive contracts don't always guarantee success. For the Broncos, the challenge now is to learn from past mistakes and build a more solid future. With Sean Payton at the helm and a more cautious financial approach, there is hope that the Broncos can soon return to being a competitive force in the NFL. Meanwhile, fans eagerly await the day when the ghost of Russell Wilson will no longer haunt the franchise. Until then, the patience and support of the fans will be essential to overcoming this difficult phase. Did the Broncos' decision to bet on Russell Wilson doom the franchise's future, or is there still hope for redemption? Leave your comment.